Black Girl Stuff.
Welcome to Black Girl Stuff. Tonight, we have a very special guest co-host with us from reality TV to the big screen. None other than actress, entrepreneur, and influencer that keeps your timeline popping with the TikToks. Give it up for Miss Reginae Carter.
Hey, Miss Carter.
Hey, Mrs. Carter.
Yes,
Well, we got to jump right into the comments. Have you ever wondered why some men get out of years-long worth of relationships and then marry the next woman within months? What do y'all think a placeholder really is? Because at this point, I feel like if we not married, we all placeholders in somebody's life.
If she's saying that if you're in a relationship for X amount of years and it don't work out, you're just a placeholder, not that something just happened. Because I feel like sometimes people just go through shit and it just, you try to fit it and it don't work. That's a part of dating.
Yeah.
But I don't think it makes you a placeholder, but I do understand half of what she's saying too, because I'm like, that kind of makes sense.
in life you learn through your experiences. So I think sometimes it gets messed up because you're dealing with somebody for a long time and you're learning off of them, basically. Like, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. Right. And I think that ends up happening and you kind of could become a placeholder. Like, you staying with a man for a long time, he's learning what he does and doesn't like about you. And then he goes on a couple of months later after y'all break up and goes with the next chick and you're like, what the hell? But really, it only happened because he learned from you. And I think men use women in that sense, and I think that's messed up. I'm not about to play with nobody, so please don't play with me. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I feel like you can kind of tell by a person's actions too. Like, if it starts to become very materialistic or just all about the physical, then you're not really into me. You're using me for this time being until you move on to the next chick, so.
Some people looking at placeholding as if, like, you know, you're benefiting off of them or they benefit off of you. Like, say many celebrity relationships, I feel like they placehold each other to get up or get on top or like
clout
chase.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a lot of industry relationships where they go to the it girls when it's probably like a girl that they've been messing with for a long time, and she probably like, I'm
here.
What?
Yeah.
But nah, she more lit than me, or she this, she that. That's like, that girl may feel like, damn, I was placeholding just for you to go get a little bit, like, more lit bitch. Like,
I can see that. To be honest, I have probably placeholded some dudes, because I have told a dude before, like, hey, we just cool, it's nothing serious, I'm not looking for a committed relationship, and then a couple months later, I might meet somebody else, and they bring something else out of me, and then I get in a
that's
relationship.
real, though.
And it might not have been that I wasn't looking at it like, oh, you're a placeholder, but I just maybe saw something in you that let me know that I didn't want to commit to you or a long-term relationship with you, but I still enjoy spending time with you. I still wanted to kick it and be friends. So I think that might be, I think it's different levels or different definitions of the placeholder.
Yeah.
also, I feel like when she was saying, like, the people that stay for a long time, I feel like, you know, you're not gonna be feeling like you're holding a place where it's somewhere that you belong. So maybe she's saying, like, you're holding that place because you're not happy. You're not satisfied. You're not, like, he's not showing, or she's not showing you your worth. So yes, you are feeling like, I'm just holding, I'm stuck.
Stagnant,
I'm
yeah.
stagnant. Like, I can't go nowhere because it's like, damn, I love this person, or I wanna be with this person, but you know when somebody loves you and when somebody's showing you your worth, or you know what you love and what you want in a relationship. So I feel like she's talking about, listen, you in these 6, 7, 8, 10-year relationships,
I think it's the time.
and it's like you're not happy. You're always, and people got to understand, like, your environment and the people around you does a lot to you. Like,
Yeah, it
you
does.
gotta. People be like, damn, why I'm not over there, or why I didn't get that audition, or why. Maybe because the people around you, or
Blocking
the
your
place
blessings.
that you at, or something, like, a lot of people block your blessings. So
One way you could tell that if you are a placeholder or if you placeholder, when you talk about your future, if you're not including them in it, like, oh, I can't wait till I get my house, and it's like, our house? And you can tell, listen
but
to.
it's love bombers that'll do our house, and but then when it's time for it, they be like, they switch
something
up.
like
So
that.
it's like, what
Yeah.
do we do?
How do you feel about men who get out of one relationship where they were being taught or complained about this one type of thing, and they get in the next relationship and give a different side of themselves to the next girl versus the ex? Like, does that consider, like, how do y'all feel about that? Do you think that people are allowed to grow from that, or is that was just a placeholder in your life?
I think people should grow. It's practice. That's what dating is. It's you're practicing until you get it right. You're not going to get it right the first time. So just because it didn't work out with one person, maybe somebody was telling you, show me more time, show me more time. When you get in that next relationship, you don't want to keep hearing that. Because it's like a mirror. When you keep complaining to men, it's almost like you holding a mirror up showing them where they failed.
Right.
And they don't want to feel like that. So I can understand you not wanting to have that same problem you had in your last relationship. If you get to the next relationship, I hope that you grow. I hope you learn something.
Please.
Right.
Like,
Learn
you know,
something
and that's
from
for me
it.
too. I've grown, even as a woman, just things that I've learned in my next relationship. So I think we all supposed to get better. But it is a lot of men who don't get better. They just get in the next relationship, love bomb them, and that shit don't be getting no better. So they like, we feel away. It's just like, oh, now you over there lying. Look at you.
Yeah.
Ain't learned shit.
Right. Still doing the same shit.
Same shit, but
Right.
over there.
Let's be honest. Have y'all ever held a guy in like a placeholder situation? Because like I said, I've definitely been talking to a guy and knew like after a month or two, ooh, I would never get in a relationship with you, but still continue to see that person until I found my next relationship. I feel like that was my version of a placeholder.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I kind of have because like, and it was with it until I got back with my ex type situation. But it was by accident because it's like, yeah, like you was cute. We had a little moment. Then eventually me and my ex might start talking and it's like, peace, bruh.
I'ma holler at you. It was fun.
Yeah, so I've definitely had a placeholder, and it's unfortunate for that person because I'm it, and you know, you got.
But really, I need more information on it, y'all, because I feel like I'm getting it, but it's like, what's the difference between a placeholder and a rebound? Because like maybe I've had a placeholder by accident. That's why I was laughing. Because I was like, maybe I did do that. But I like being upfront with people like you. So were you really placeholder? If you told him, hey, I'm not looking for something serious, I feel like you wasn't holding him. You were saying, I don't want this. So he had the knowledge, you were upfront that he could go do whatever. He chose to
after
say that's not
time you
placeholder.
realize that about that
You get what I'm
person.
saying? Like, I think it's more so when you're in a relationship and you love bombing and lying to this person, telling them you're gonna be away or something. I'm not really sure, but I just feel like people don't want to be alone.
Yeah.
So a lot of men are insecure and they just can't fathom, especially because in they head when y'all break up or we break up, they swear we on to the next. But we don't move like that as women. It kind of takes some time. We can't just placehold. We're not just getting a man and say, hey, da da da. No, it takes us time. We love people. We want to get to know them. We're not just holding, like men can go somebody for a season and then be on marrying the next woman. I think it's different.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say I placehold somebody, and if I did, I'm sorry.
I don't think I placehold.
I don't think I placehold.
I'm like a fairy tale lover, and I just love. So I feel like if you even came close to even getting a place to hold, I guess. Like,
You was really
it's not even a place. Yeah, you was really something.
Right.
Do you feel like people who, or men who have placeholders, like you said, for that extended period of time, like she said, and hasn't made a commitment, are they just afraid of being alone?
My opinion is I feel like not every man cheat, but I feel like every man got a little placeholder that they could call up. And they hold in some place. They might be holding the, oh, I just sleep with you place. Or they might be holding the wife one. Or they might be, because we allow men to do that. And I don't feel like we really play. Like if somebody make us mad or we found out, no, baby, you gone. Bye. Like I know me, I'm not about to keep letting you come. First of all, it's too much. I don't play about me.
Right,
So
right.
it's like I'm not about to keep, I know you sleeping around. I'm not about to let you sleep in this bed.
Right.
So it's like, it's just different things like that too.
I got a question then. So does social media play a part in placeholding? Because it sounds like men basically can't make up their minds. There's a lot of men out there that just have bad decision making. They don't know what decision to make. Back in the day, it just used to be if you want a cheeseburger or you want a no cheeseburger. You had two. It was very easy to find out what was best for you.
Or you found the baddest chick in your little small
town,
town,
and that was
you
it.
rocked it out with
Right.
Susie from around the way.
But now you get in a relationship and you may get online and you see something else. It's easy to say, oh, well, I thought this was good, but I see this, and it may not be better, but they may feel like, oh, well, they like the idea of, oh, I have
She holding
options.
the place in Miami. She hold the place
I got a chick in every state.
Right, so of course, somebody going to be a placeholder if they, like you said, if they allow it.